When setting ourselves up in a vehicle, we want to make sure that our mirrors are set up to the right position so that we can see everything happening around us. The first one we're looking at is our rear view mirror. From our normal seating position, we want to make sure that we can see the whole of the back window. We don't really want to see any of our own faces, just the back window, to make sure that we've got good visibility at the back. And what are we looking for in the back window? We want to make sure that we can see the speed and the distance of the vehicles behind us. Now, the interior mirror is a flat glass, so it gives us a true image of what's happening behind us. When setting up the right wing mirror, we want to see the back part of the front door handle in the bottom left-hand corner, which gives us parts of the car as well as visibility all the way down the road. And this gives us the ability to see when we are moving around parked vehicles that we have enough clearance and also what's happening behind, allowing us to see motorbikes and scooters when they're riding on the inside in the middle of the road. Our left wing mirror, again, same thing. We want to see the back part of the front door handle bottom right so that we've got the visibility of parts of the car for clearance, and then again looking all the way down the road. Now, the left wing mirrors give us visibility for cyclists coming in on the inside just by the curb, meaning that we've got ability to see when they're coming along so that we're not turning into them or pushing them into the curb. Now, my left wing mirror is called Steve because a lot of people seem to ignore the left wing mirror when learning how to drive, because the interior and the right mirror are just closer to them, so the left wing mirror gets a little bit neglected. So I've given him a name so that people are more inclined to look at him. When are we using our mirrors? So when we're about to press the brake, we want to make sure we're checking behind us first before we step on it so that we know what's happening before we slow down. When we're turning right, we're checking who is behind us, and we're checking who's on our right before indicating right. And when we're going left, we check who's behind us, we check who's on our left before indicating left. Moving around parked vehicles, for example, if you're moving towards the right, so your steering wheel pulls to the right, check who's on your right. And when you're pulling your steering wheel back to the left, check who's on the left before moving back over. Using your mirrors seems excessive, but the more you do it, it will just become a habit. So it's not really a matter of having to check the mirrors all the time. If you're checking them all the time, that's great, but most of the time people are checking the mirrors excessively, but not checking them when it's needed. So you might as well not check them at all. I hope this helps.